What's up guys, Not Super Mario here and welcome to the beginning of 2026, which means we will be talking about best movies of 2025. My favorite movies of 2025, of course. In 2025, I've seen 130 new released movies. Some of them were great, some of them very disappointing, and some, unfortunately, very bad. But enough about that, we are here to talk about the best of the best, and there were some absolute bangers. So this is my top 10 list of my favorite 2025 movies, but before we start with that, let's list a few honorable mentions. We will start with One Battle After Another, latest PTA endeavor and honestly my favorite movie in his filmography. Next is Eddington, great insight into America nowadays with great performances and a movie that gets better every time you watch it. Begonia is probably the most approachable Yorgos Lanthimos movie that tackles lots of interesting topics, and yet again Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons are absolutely great. The Lost Bus is a movie based on a true story where a father risks his life to save kids from a raging wildfire. The movie is very claustrophobic, intense, and Matthew McConaughey is so fucking brilliant. And ending my honorable mentions with a very sweet and personal movie, Eleanor the Great, where June Squibb is yet again Oscar worthy. Also, it has to be said that Scarlett Johansson did an amazing job as first-time director. Now I hope you're ready for the best and only correct top 10 list of best movies on YouTube. These movies made me think, emotionally moved me in a way others did not, and also were in my opinion a filmmaking achievement in itself. Number 10 is The Life of Chuck, latest movie from Mike Flanagan starring Tom Hiddleston. This movie felt like a giant hug and told us, the audience, that no matter what is going on in your life, everything will be okay. The movie has it all. It's an emotional roller coaster, and with an interesting way of telling the story makes this movie very unique. Score is beautiful, and that dance sequence was out of this world. Tom Hiddleston should be in talks for an Oscar nomination if you ask me. Next on the list, my number 9 is Bring Her Back. After Talk to Me, I was so excited what Philippou brothers will do next, and boy, they deliver. Bring Her Back is a disturbing exploration of grief where Sally Hawking gave probably her best performance in her career. The movie successfully keeps chilling atmosphere for the whole movie and makes you feel lots of emotions. Disclaimer: if your stomach is weak, you have to be ready. Number 8 is, to me, probably the biggest surprise to be on this list. Predator: Killers of Killers. Why, you may ask? Well, I was never a fan of Predator franchise, so I went into this movie with a thought, yeah, I'm gonna be very meh with this movie. Well, I was very wrong. It is one of the best anthology movies in the recent years. The action is impeccable, animation out of this world, and stories that we get are great. Best surprise of 2025. At number 7, I have Materialists. I know that a lot of people were mad they did not get the movie they kind of promoted, but for me, I got exactly what the movie was telling. I love that we followed characters who were acting the way people actually in real life do. Celine Song made another real movie in a real life situation, and for that reason makes this movie very pure in my opinion. Pedro Pascal, Dakota Johnson, and Chris Evans were perfect. If I had to pick one thing that is not really in this movie, that all main characters are hot as fuck. Next one on the list is Eternity, my number 6, starring Elizabeth Olsen, Miles Teller, and Callum Turner. This is easily the best rom-com of the year that gives us a very unique look into love, afterlife, and dealing with impossible decisions. It's an absolute treat, this movie, and the performances are through the roof and should be in considerations for every single awards that there is. The movie is sweet, very funny, shot impeccably, and what I especially love is that it's very vibrant. The colors pop off the screen and give the movie something special. My number 5 is Sentimental Value. The movie tells a story about a family, love, and father coming back to the lives of his children. It's deeply emotional, complex, and deals with the feelings of moving on and how to forgive. I think it's a very relatable movie because we all have those moments in life when somebody comes back into your life and you question why and if we should let them back in. Stellan Skarsgård gives a performance of his life, and I think he should be awarded at the Oscars for that. The script is intelligent and will make you feel everything a human can. Just a brilliant movie from the beginning till the end. My number 4 is Roofman. Channing Tatum as Jeffrey Manchester, a real-life army ranger who escaped prison and stayed in Toys R Us for 6 months, hiding from the authorities, is a movie that I did not think will end up on my top 10 list at all. But here it is. The movie has it all. It's funny, intense, emotional, and showcases Channing Tatum in the best possible light. He really shines in this movie, and the chemistry he has with Kirsten Dunst is undeniable. It is quite bizarre that the story is actually real, but during the movie it never felt like this couldn't happen, which I think it's admirable. Now we are on the podium, my number 3, and I will start with The Assessment, starring once again Elizabeth Olsen, Alicia Vikander and Himesh Patel. The movie tells the story in a dystopian world where society tries to optimize life, even who gets to be a parent. Besides amazing performances that are really gripping and raw, the movie is also visually very intriguing. Its minimalistic look makes the movie unique, and the way the environment is built, you really get immersed into this world. The movie questions you if what is happening is morally right or completely insane. Great story about parenthood and the world I don't know if we want to live in as a society. Second place holds Twinless. This movie broke me, even though it's very funny as well. James Sweeney directed, wrote and acted in this movie, which is very hard, but it feels like he did it with such an ease. Also, it has to be said that his visual language is out of this world, and I cannot wait to see what he does next. Oh, and by the way, Dylan O'Brien is yet again absolutely incredible. He gives so much variety and depth to this role and is absolutely Oscar-worthy. The movie is at times very unusual, but it never loses its sight of the themes it's trying to convey. A very, very original movie. And now, the best movie of 2025 is also the last movie I've seen in 2025. Train Dreams is the only, in my opinion, 5 out of 5 movie of 2025. It contemplates what is important in life, where we find comfort and what really is important. The movie is intimate yet grand in scope. It's sad but celebrates small things. What I love about the movie is that it takes time to wonder what the meaning is. The cinematography is pure and done to perfection, which makes the movie so immersive, and some would say, but it's just the forest. But the forest looked incredible. And of course, let's not forget Joel Edgerton, that gives the best performance of the year. He showcases that simplicity is very hard and not everything has to be over the top. Perfection does not exist, but this is as close as it gets. Well, that is it for best movies of 2025. Let me know your list in the comments down below and what movie made you feel something. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Of course, if you did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video over the place, click that bell icon to get notified when I upload, because if you don't, you're not gonna see my videos. And let's hope for a great 2026 for movies, and by looking at the schedule, it will be a big year. I really do hope. See you next time. Bye!